Hi trainers, I'm Dunebugs, and in this video, I'm going to show you the best way that you can take on the 7-star Greninja Tera raids in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet by yourself in offline raids. Greninja is a water and dark type Pokemon, but with its Tera typing, it's poison, so it's going to be weak to ground type attacks and psychic type attacks. The problem with that though is that water and dark are strong against ground and psychic respectively, so Pokemon that are going to be packing a heavy punch are going to be taking lots of damage from Greninja as well. Remember the Cinderace raids with Slowbro, you have a stored power set, you stocked up on iron defenses and nasty plots before you just kind of unleashed stored power. The idea was that maybe we could use Slowbro again with that. Problem with the Greninja raids is that Greninja carries Night Slash with him. Night Slash, when it has a critical hit, overrides any defensive buff that you've had on Slowbro, so it takes a lot of damage, so it's all based on RNG. The other problem with Slowbro is Greninja uses double team at least 2 to 3 times during a Tera raid match, and it just makes it a lot more difficult to land your attacks without any boost in accuracy. But if you want to use a Slowbro type of play with the stored power and want a Pokemon that's going to 1, be able to bypass the double teams, and 2, not be weak to any attack, let me introduce you to Dudunsparce. Dudunsparce is an amazing option for the Greninja 7-star Tera raids. You can basically 3-shot it even with its shields up. You want to give it the item Covert Cloak so that it won't get frozen or won't get poisoned from Ice Beam and Gunk Shot respectively. Additionally, you want to maximize its EVs in health and special attack, and you want to give it the ability Rattled, which is its hidden ability. With Rattled, every time Greninja uses Night Slash, you get a free +1 boost to its speed stat, which is going to boost your stored power by 20 base power each time. Calm Mind boosts stored power by a base power of 40 each time you use it, and Coil boosts it by a base power of 60 each time you use it. Dudunsparce also has access to Roost, so anytime your health is around half or just slightly below, I recommend using Roost just to get right back to full health so no critical hit does any extensive damage and possibly knocks it out. I thought I'd show an example fight with a 7-star Greninja with Dudunsparce and see what we can do. It's not essential to have a teammate that has Intimidate, but if you do, it's an extra bonus for you. In this case here, we have no teammates with Intimidate, so Gunk Shot is going to deal a little bit of damage to start, but not really too much to be worried about. It leans toward Hydro Pump a lot early on against Dudunsparce. So what I like to do is I start off with Calm Mind so that in turns 2 and 3, any Hydro Pump is not going to deal too much damage. And on the second and third turn, we just keep on roosting. So we're roosting here. The reason why we're going to keep on roosting for turns 2 and 3 is that on turn 4, Greninja will reset any stat buffs that you have. So it doesn't really make sense to start boosting up for a stored power all 3 turns if you're just immediately gonna get it reset. So the best thing that you should just do is just make sure that you're at as much health as possible going in before your buffs are reset, and then just start at turn 4, start worrying about your stored power buffs. So again, we kind of get a lot of Hydro Pumps and Gunk Shots early on from Greninja. So I try to see where we're going for the most part here, or what Greninja's going with for the most part. So we're at half health, we're gonna use a Roost. Just because if we get critical hitted, we're probably going to get knocked out if we're at under 200 HP. I hope that Gunk Shot or Hydro Pump both miss at some point. They're at base 80 accuracy, so there's a solid chance that at some point during the match, you're going to get a free Roost off or a free stat boost off. But at this point, we're going to start coiling. So this is our first coil that we're setting up on Dudunsparce. You probably need to set up 3 coils over the course of the match to get enough stat boosts for the stored power to really deal a lot of damage to 3-shot Greninja. Otherwise, you want to make sure that you have Calm Mind up a total of 6 times as well. So we're at +2 now for Coil. Gunk Shot shouldn't be doing too much anymore on us. We can probably just start focusing on Calm Mind. We're at under 200 HP, so as long as this doesn't crit us, we're in good shape here. So we're gonna Roost. All right, and then we can get another Calm Mind in, and then we'll probably need one more Roost just so that we don't have to worry too much. So now this is where Rattled comes in nice. It's an extra stored power buff right there. Now we're faster than Greninja. We have a Calm Mind buff. We're in really good shape with this here. We're at a total of 2 Calm Minds so far and 2 Coils. We Roost, we're in real good shape. And now I only have 1 more Roost, but I do have 3 heals, so I'm not too worried right now. Again, you just hope that Hydro Pump misses at some point, and then it's a free setup. So we're at 3 boosts now. Whenever your stats get reset, Greninja puts his shield up not too long afterwards, and then when the timer's about halfway down, Greninja will reset any stat nerfs it's encountered too. So the Intimidates, if you have a computer teammate that does that, that's when you'll see them start to reset. The idea of the 3-shot with Dudunsparce is that Greninja has no defensive nerfs whatsoever on him. So we're on 5 Calm Mind boosts right now. We're still at more than half health HP, so we're in really great shape. So now this is the second double team, so now you absolutely need to use 2 Coils at this point if you haven't done so already before you use the stored power. You want to make sure that you're matching up Coil with the same number of times minimum as Greninja is using double teams. Each Coil will offset each double team on Greninja. We've used 6 Calm Minds. We're totally stocked up defensively. And now we're using our 3rd Coil, with stored power having a base of 20 and having an extra 440 added to stored power. You're now looking at a base 460 stored power attack, so that's really great. And then we have this Gunk Shot miss. We're in really good shape. If you're concerned and you feel that you need a 4th Gunk Shot, you're very much welcome to do that. Or not Gunk Shot. If you need a 4th Coil, you're very much welcome to do that, but we're gonna get this done in time. We're gonna use another stored power. If we don't knock out the shield here, we're gonna be just about ready to. So now the negative effects are removed from himself. So I think it's when its health is closer to half as opposed to when the timer is at half. And then the stored power should deal a lot of damage here. And then the shield's gonna break at this point. And now you just use 1 more stored power and you're good to go. So this is its 3rd double team, but we used Coil 3 times, so we don't have to worry about using it any more times. The energy is getting close, but no need to fret. We're using stored power 1 last time, and there you go. And that's how you knock out Greninja with a Dudunsparce here. Real easy. It just takes 3 shots, so you need Calm Mind boosted 6 times. You need Coil used 3 times minimum. 4's great if you don't get hit with Night Slash a lot, but you can get away with doing it 3 times only. Your teammates should deal enough chip damage to Greninja over time that you only need to hit it 3 times. As long as you match up your Coils with the amount of times a double team is used, you never have to worry about missing the stored power with Dudunsparce, which is amazing. And you can do this as many times as you want until the raid is over this weekend on Sunday. And likewise, again, when the raid comes back, I think February 9th or 10th through the 12th, you can just keep on using Dudunsparce and use this strategy to get yourself a level 100 mighty Greninja and to keep on farming lots of experience candies and get some other goodies too. Alright, and that's how you take on Greninja. I hope you enjoyed the video, friends. If you're interested in doing any Tera raids in our community, I do have a Discord server in the link below. Thanks for watching the video, trainers. Happy hunting for your Greninja, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.